A very good morning to Sakina and to our viewers at home. It's indeed an exciting period and moment for South Africa and China as we speak right now. That first flight in 3 years is expected to touch down at around 7:30 this morning. This being flight CA867 that will touch down through a launch. Some officials already started to arrive here at the airport to ensure that they welcome those travelers that will be coming through from China into South Africa. You can imagine that indeed China has been going through the most, imposing hard lockdowns and restrictions that have seen traveling and movements from one country into China and from China into another country just halted. And here at home, it's actually a momentous one because of the fact that the economy is going to benefit here. We're looking at tourists just touching down into South Africa, and that route being very pivotal because we are told by SA Tourism that China and the travelers from China, they remain a large cohort that feed into the country's economy. But I'm going to bring into the conversation now Terry Felton Wells, who is an organizer here, just working to ensure that indeed those that come through here are accommodated by SA Magic Tours. Welcome to the SABC. An exciting moment as we see right now that in 3 years' time there's been that standstill.
We've looked after the China market for many, many years. And as you say, for 3 years, China's been in hard lockdown. So today, big excitement. We're very, very excited to welcome back our travellers from China. And later on, there will be a fitting welcome in true South African style. There will be tribal dances. There will be dignitaries to meet them and to mark this very auspicious occasion. So we're delighted that our group will be arriving and will be the first.
Yeah. Of course, also, Terry, if I can come in there, the economy stands to benefit from this. We know very well that the large cohort of travelers are from China, looking at some of those planes that land here at the airport. And it's very pivotal that route is maintained and it keeps going without any hindrance.
Certainly. One tourist has a knock-on effect right throughout the value chain, from hotels who have also had a torrid time over the COVID period. Hotels, restaurants, shops, the spend that these people bring with them, down to curio sellers and tour guides who have also had little or no work over this period. So yes, it feeds incredibly well into our economy and boosting our numbers and boosting jobs for people in the tourism sector, certainly.
Of course, also South Africa, a large exporter. When you look at coal and the likes into China, I guess what is happening here today will also solidify those trade ties between the two nations.
Yeah, I can't speak to that. I think you will, when you interview the CEO later on, that will form part of his presentation, I'm sure. Right now, our emphasis is welcoming these first guests, and the CEOs and the various dignitaries will certainly be speaking to the other implications of the China market a bit later.
Terry Felton Wells, thank you very much for your time. Of course, it's an exciting one here at home, Sakina, where OR Tambo International Airport is concerned. All of those officials starting to arrive here. And of course, the second flight going out of South Africa into China would depart from OR Tambo at around 10 o'clock. But now it's a race against time as 7:30. That's when flight CA, as I'm looking at the board there, it's CA867 will touch down at around 7:30. Sakina?